Hey everybody, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. My name is ScottyAllenDay. You know, Matt Groening successfully predicted the future with his cartoon syndicate, The Simpsons. Various future films predicted the future as well. And with logic and brainstorming, which normally how people do it, I'm going to take a crack at it. And let's see what I think will happen in the future. My notes are here, and I'm going to start talking about 10 things that I think may end up happening in the future. Some of them are no-brainers, others may just happen. The first and foremost, and we're seeing it already happen now, but it's going to happen even greater. And it's going to be Las Vegas is going to become the entertainment capital of the world. Las Vegas already is getting there. Los Angeles used to be the entertainment capital of the world. New York City became the entertainment capital of the world. And other various cities and states have taken that title as they've grown. Las Vegas is the gambling capital of the world, but as of late, they've added more things for people to do in Vegas. So now you can be able to go to Vegas and you can be able to watch the Raiders football. They're putting in a brand new baseball stadium. I believe one of Los Angeles's, I believe the Anaheim Angels are going in. I'm not quite sure. There's one of California's baseball teams that's going to be going over to Vegas. And they're tearing down older hotels and rebuilding newer hotels, and it got me to thinking, well, this year they also opened up a horror theme park, and I think Universal is the one that built the theme park, and it opened up this year. Vegas already has a very big foodie scene, and then now with Vegas with the residency, you know, who knows, they may expand that even more to where people can go and watch their favorite stars perform. So I'm going to see Vegas step up even more into becoming the, I would say, the entertainment capital of the world. All they need to do is, well, they already have a big basketball tournament that goes in. They have AEW with wrestling that's in. I mean, they are already almost there. They just need a little more and they're done. They need probably one big theme park. One large amusement park for people to be able to go and enjoy. Of course, it's got to be able to beat the desert sun, but I'm pretty sure it can be done. The second one will be alternative fuel will just completely replace electric. Alternative fuels have been researched, and electric has come into the scene slowly, but it's not proven to be as reliable yet. But now we're taking a look at what if somebody comes up with even more alternative and more cleaner fuel. People are going to argue with me and say, well, it won't be cleaner, it won't be better. Well, when they started putting gasohol and mixing gasohol with, or mixing ethanol with regular gasoline, and, well, it works. But the thing is you need premium gas for, like, lawnmowers and certain vehicles, and then diesel, of course, is is a percentage of biodiesel. But I have a feeling that somebody's going to come up with something even greener, that's going to test out to be even greener, and it's going to require less fossil fuels, and it's going to be even easier to mass produce. So I have a feeling in the near future, with the way gas prices are going, I'm pretty sure we're going to start seeing an alternative fuel that's going to just dominate and remove, I mean, basically become the front runner ahead of electric. Downtown cores will no longer be party central. Downtown cores will no longer be a place where people will want to congregate. We're already seeing that. Elected officials don't seem to care. In some cities, they're trying really hard to try and fix things, but in other cities, they just don't give a darn. People are scared to go into downtown. People are scared to take their car. I mean, to take a look at San Francisco. If you try to go downtown San Francisco and park in a parking garage, well, you're going to have your car broken into. And it's just not worth it. It's not worth to be able to go. Downtown Portland, you just have to play dodgeball with needles and homeless people sleeping on the sidewalk. But more and more bars, more and more restaurants are closing down downtown. And more big businesses are pulling out of downtown. So what's the point of even staying down there? So downtown will no longer become party central. You will start seeing mega entertainment centers popping up out in the burbs. You'll see a building, let's say, be like an ex Walmart, and the guy's going to put in bowling lanes. He's got bumper cars. He's going to have laser tag, and he'll probably have a big, huge gaming area and pool tables and all that stuff. I've seen it. There's one out in Boston called. There's one was out there in Sullivan Square called Good Times Billiards. It was huge. You could go in there and you could play all day, and then you had all your sports screens. So, yeah, downtown will no longer be party central. I mean, you're already seeing nightclubs closing left and right. And there's no curb appeal to going downtown. In-person retail will become extinct. We're already knowing that. We're already seeing that. Stores are closing down with the rash of shoplifting. It's becoming more expensive to do business, and they're finding it quite profitable just to be able to do it online. You shop online, they deliver it to you. You're good to go. People may argue with me, but that's the way I see it. Independent artists are going to explode. We are going to see an explosion of independent musicians, independent filmmakers dominating the entertainment industry. It's already starting to show. Somebody's already lit the fuse. And eventually it's going to go into a firestorm that's going to change the entire music industry forever. They're just waiting on a few little things. It's like, how do we publish our albums? How do we get our names on the Billboard charts? How do we get merch? That sort of thing. They're just working out the basics. Movie theaters will drop like a hat, but movie theaters will turn around, will change and do an about face and become virtual nightclubs. They'll remove all the seating. They'll have the big screens, and they will lease them to anybody that wants to be able to do a mass concert, and it'll be basically a big club scene. That's the way I think it's going to happen. You have a movie theater, you have 15 different theaters. They'll do a little bit more soundproofing, and people will be able to go in there and then be able to party while they're watching all their favorite creators broadcasting live from wherever their creators are. Small towns will double in size. We're already seeing that. People are moving out of the big city in droves. People are moving out of some suburbs in droves, and we're seeing a lot of small towns starting to grow. Now, a lot of small towns haven't redeveloped yet, so once those small towns start to redevelop and rebuild or get ready for more growth, we'll start seeing smaller towns start to double in size, and in return, large cities, I will predict, will drop about 30% in population in probably about the next 10 years. They're not appealing anymore. It's not a large city doesn't give you what a small town can. A large city government doesn't care about the people that they represent. But if you go to a small town where you've got a mayor that everybody elected, I swear about 80% of that town elected that mayor. If there's a sheriff that had been elected, about 80% of that town voted for that sheriff. So people are going to start moving to a smaller town because, number one, they're going to feel safer. Number two, the schools are going to be much more, I would say, structured. The teachers will work with the students better, and they get a better and more solid education. This one right here, I've thought about, and it's kind of happening, but it's not quite there yet. But I would say virtual doctors will start trending. So instead of people going into the hospital, they would probably have a virtual doctor that they will see for their annual checkups. So I would say pretty much if they were a healthy male and they want to just go and get just a routine physical, or just do a check-in to see how, well, the doctor will pop up on their computer screen. You have a kit. If you want to do virtual doctors, it's covered by the insurance. You'd have a kit. Doctor will pop up on the screen. You open up the kit. You put the blood pressure wrap around your arm, and they activate the machine, and they do that, and they take your temperature, and they do that, and then you take your little tablets and you put them where he tells you to on your body, and he does that, and then he can also listen to your breathing as well. During the back part, you probably have a actually, I would probably say it would be a shirt. You can go online and then order a certain shirt, and then your measurements will be all included, and then you just put the shirt on, and then he'll be able to take care of what he needs to take care of from there. Now that's kind of the way I would see a virtual doctor. Go in, you get your physical, and then you ask your health questions, and okay, bye. See you next year, and and then last but not least, it started to trend. It started to go. It started to grow. It started to become something, but it didn't sputter the last big gas crisis that we had back at the beginning of the Obama administration, and that's single-person automobiles. Now, we're seeing some of it over in Europe, but we don't see it over here that much here. But a single-person automobile, so it'd be somebody that's sitting inside of a car, there's only one seat, and you drive. I mean, we have some of those with motorcycles, we have some of those with mobility devices that's $12,000, but I'm just saying, that's going to be coming in the future. And if they have a new alternative fuel that burns cleaner, and somebody comes up with something like that, they would make a fortune. I mean, right now we already have some coverage that's still classified as a motorcycle. Maybe we're going to start seeing a lot more of that starting to come. So people, I mean, it's a single-person auto. You're going to go and you're going to commute to work in it. So you go and do your single-person auto, you commute to work, and you're done. But as bland as most of these cars are out on the road right now, I would probably say it's going to happen. So what do you got? Which of these predictions do you guys think will probably come true, or do you think none of them, or do you think they're going to all be hogwash? Let me know in the comment section below. What kind of predictions do you guys think is going to come up in the next 10, 15, 20 years? Let me know in the comment section. If you like the video, share it. Share it with your friends. Give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. Till next time, keep on rocking.